Get cozy, everybody, because today we'll be playing a game called Jikoronpa, or Laments of Isolation. Let's start. Boom. Oh, Prologue Chapter 1. You know, I actually followed this game quite a while, 2 years ago. I'm glad it's updated. Let's go. It's Prologue. ... Accessing recording of Subject 1. Okay. Who's that guy? Why do you have blood on our hands? Damn it. Why the fuck did I do this? Yeah, that's a pretty good question. Wait, record it properly? Yes. Shit. I can't go back from this. I can't. Wait, is that the fan or is it rain? Yeah, I think it's the fan. No, it'll be fine. Yeah, right. Like every other time, he's going to be... Recording end. Well, this looks like it's gonna be wholesome. Now what? Ooh. Look at that. Prologue, Laments of Polarization. Begin. Cool. My name, Hanasaki. No, not just that. Hikari. That's my name. The name I don't share with anybody else. Really? Is that a unique name exclusive only to you in the world? Out of 4 or 5 billion people in the world? My sign of existence, of awareness, my name, my identity, it all comes to me in a series of flashes. Everybody's their own person. That's what he tried to teach me. As a person, you always depend on other people. You can never truly be a person without other people. Some people depend on others as a source of happiness and comfort. Some people inflict pain on others to satisfy their own sense of greed and brutality. Some people are constantly compared to others, never having a chance to explore their own identity. Without other people, nobody can be a person. That's what I know. That's what I've always known, even before this game, even before I saw those red eyes, my first sight in this game. Hey, well, look at that. God damn it, you better be alive. Oh, music sounds great. A boy with white hair and red eyes. He's looking down on me while kneeling. And now the corpse is staring at me, huh? Either somebody is quite experienced at necromancy, or you're actually alive. Well, I guess being an undead monster is an option too, but you don't look the part. No, I'm quite alive, unfortunately. Oh, look at that. I quickly forced myself off of the ground and held my head. We are adorable. Look at that. Look like a what do you call it? A pink muffin, a strawberry shortcake. There we go. I remember that. As my perception of the world became clearer, my head started to hurt. I tried to look back on why, but it only made my head hurt more. If I wasn't alive, I wouldn't be feeling this headache. I felt the same headache, but I think you missed something. Huh? Before I knew it, the boy kneeled down towards where I was and seemed to pick up something. This tablet is yours, right? I have a similar one, but I understand why an idiot who falls asleep on the floor would have lost it. Well, ain't you a nice person? Yeah, I think we're gonna get along pretty well. Wait, is it recorded properly? Just checking. Idiot? Hey, are we blushing? Holy shit, we're adorable when we blush. He was probably in the exact same situation as me a minute ago, wasn't he? You were unconscious on a hard tile floor. If you weren't an idiot for doing so, then I don't know the meaning of the word. Ah, that's true. I guess I'm not the brightest sometimes. I don't feel bad. What? Was he surprised by my agreement? Damn it, it's no fun if you accept the taunting. What's your real name, Miss Fool on the Floor? He really enjoys calling me an idiot and a fool. But I guess that wouldn't be too far off. Still, him knowing my real name wouldn't be that bad. My name is Hikari Hanasaki. Wow, we look adorable. Are we the ultimate of what? And my name's Daisaku Kuroyanagi. Must be a pleasure to meet me. Yeah, sure. Oh, I just noticed there's like 14 alive. Oh, Kuroyanagi, oh, are you part of that famous photography family? Oh wow, even a stranger brings that up first. Sorry. Messing up my first impressions already. Damn it. I'm used to it. I'm a nature photographer, but I hate the job. Though if you tell that little fact to my family, you'll probably be sued and erased from history. Sued? Erased from history? Yeah, probably. The assholes who brought me to this world don't have much going for them besides stupidity. Right. I won't tell anybody. Promise. Right. Anyways, turn on your tablet. I have a suspicion. Right, that tablet. I guess I was distracted by the fact that he called me an idiot. As I sighed, he handed me the tablet, and as soon as my fingerprint touched the screen, it turned on. Eventually, I saw 3 words. Truth or shadows. Huh? These tablets seem to only be activated via the owner's fingerprints, so I couldn't get into yours. Or have you tried removing a glove? Tell me the words on the screen. It says, Truth of Shadows. So you have a truth too. It sounds edgier than mine, honestly. Edgy? Shadows, darkness, that kind of thing. My tablet said that my truth is about earthquakes or something. The truth is in the shake. Shadows and earthquakes both are vague, but they somehow seem important. Do you know what they mean? Not a clue. That's troubling. We woke up in a strange place and were given whatever these truths are by strange tablets. I am right here. I know what happened, Hanasaki. She just said that for the observer, for the player, just in case we weren't paying attention. Sorry. Maybe we should head out of this kitchen. I'm staying here. Why? Is it really smart to explore a strange location we have no recollection of? Anything could happen. Traps can spring out of the ground and kill us, or outside this room is a destroyed world. That's a bit of a stretch, but you do make a good point otherwise. Never mind, we're going out. Huh? Hurry it up, Hanasaki. Before I could react, Daisaku grabbed my hand and quickly rushed me out of the room. Once we walked out of the kitchen, we saw a living room? I don't see no one living. A living room? I guess it shouldn't be a surprise, but... You two, come out of hiding. You're not very good at hide and seek if that's what you children are trying to play. I didn't get a chance to say anything before 2 people came out from hiding behind the couch. Are you a psychic? I did not expect to come across such an opponent. Don't worry, Mayume. You can best any opponent. I have my mind and heart ready. Only a pure heart can make me fall. Yeah, you strangers won't defeat Mayume. I believe in her. Now explain yourselves. Why did you two kidnap us? We're in the same boat as you. Well, house, I guess. So you two were hiding behind the couch and imitating a game of war? As expected, nothing of use. They're not children, but, well... Why are you two talking about opponents? I doubt we're your enemies, and we didn't kidnap you. Wait, were you two kidnapped? Are you alright? I suppose a beautiful maiden such as yourself would not like to get wrapped up into this, but I do not trust that taller fellow. She called us a beautiful maiden, fellas. We're beautiful! And a maiden! A beautiful maiden? She's blushy, she's fucking adorable. We're fucking adorable. I doubt that, but that boy called you Mayume, right? No, it is true. Any girl who proves herself compassionate is worthy of the title. Regardless, you are correct. My name is Mayume Aikawa. Cool. Coolio. Awesome presentation. Should I introduce myself, Mayume? The tall person is scary. Is being tall really my defining trait? You two are... I mean, I got white long hair. What about that? You two are definitely children if you're so worked up about it. Though I guess it's preferable to being recognized by name. No, Daisuke is fine. He helped me wake up after all. I called you an idiot, Hanasaki. Why are you defending me? Huh? It's true though. You did help me wake up. She's too pure for this world. So the tall fella's named Daisaku, and he helped you get back on your feet? Yeah. So he isn't all bad? If he's trustworthy, then I guess I can introduce myself. I'm Ryusuke Mitama. Cool. What's he the ultimate of? What does he do? I call him Ryu though. Easier on the tongue, is it not? Yeah, Ryu. It's nice to meet you, Ryu and Mayume. I'm Hikari. About earlier, why were you two hiding? We heard footsteps and I thought I saw something. I experienced a peculiar sight as well. A white silhouette passed by us. Are you sure it wasn't me? You idiots surely realize that I have white hair, right? No, that's not likely. A spirit taking the form of a human and throwing out insults is not likely at all. There are some that seek vengeance, but they're much more sophisticated in their methods. Wait, hold on. Spirit? That's what Mayume and I think it was. It disappeared a moment after we saw it. If you think that's weird, then Ghosts are not real, child. Right, I know. Nonsense, none of us really know all the beings that inhabit our living world, or any other world, so you cannot rule it out completely. That's true, we are in a strange place, so it's not out of the ordinary if we were to experience odd things. Now 3 children are amongst me. At least 3 fools would be more entertaining. You may not be a spirit, but you do lack any sort of basic decency. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Do you two know anything about this place? No, Mayume and I woke up in this room and talked a bit. You two entered a few minutes later. Worthless information. Let's continue, Hanasaki. Huh? You're the most tolerable child here, and we should move on. Is that really the only reason? I feel like he's more impatient than he wants me to believe. I shall not allow you to harm her psyche any further with such taunts. We shall be coming along. Are you sure, Mayumi? I wouldn't want to bother them with my nonsense. You are not bothering anybody else besides Daisaku, but he is not worth your time. Do not worry. What? It's the other way around. That fool isn't worth my time. I truly doubt that you have more information than us, so you should not be acting high and mighty. Says the child who thinks ghosts are real. Truly terrible comebacks. Is this a coping mechanism for feeling inferior to others in some way? Aggression such as yours may come from... Shut it. I don't need you to psychoanalyze me, freak. You can come as long as you stop that shit. Excellent. Wait, let me just grab a bottle of water. God damn it, I love the aesthetics. The look of this game is fucking awesome. Mayumi seemed to get a grasp of Daisaku's behavior so quickly that it's a little frightening. So, where will we go? There are several doors, but let's check those large doors first. Daisaku pointed to 2 doors at the end of a long hall. Let us proceed. As a group, we pushed open the doors and... There was a large ballroom filled with 10 other people. Here we go again. Ah, welcome. It is so splendid to meet so many unique people. This makes 14, right? I think that's probably everyone. Hey, is that Harry Potter? What? So you grew out your hair after your movie's finished, right? Your choice. It's strange that we're forced to wait so long, isn't it? Shinosuke and I woke up first, but we still don't know anything. It'll be alright, Iki. The explanation should come soon. I'll kick their ass if they make us wait any longer. Calm down. Insisting on wrecking the place won't make it go any faster. Right. It's too loud on my end. Let me just... There we go. Somewhere around here. Where I can hear myself speak. Who are these people, and how long did they wait? I didn't expect there to be so many. As I stared at the group and pottered to myself, a loud voice rang out from somewhere. Please get to know the names and basic personalities of every person around you. You'll only get an explanation once that is done. The voice echoed for a few moments until it disappeared completely. We were left in a chilling silence, unsure of what to do. That stayed until one girl broke the silence, most of us turning our attention to her clear voice. Everyone, as the voice said, we need to collect information about everyone else around us. Maybe then we can get an answer. Really? You're going to accept it just like that? Tsubaki and myself have already waited here for an hour. Waiting any longer is unnecessary now that we have the amount of people the voice informed us about earlier. She is right. That voice told us an hour ago that the explanation would begin with 14. The pink-haired boy said that he and somebody else woke up first, so that means that he's waited for a while, right? Yes, you adorable shortcake, you. You're an idiot. Damn, an hour? Yep. Yeah, and we're not getting any younger. Yeah, that is true. Oh, very true. Your hair is fading so much that you look like a granny. She's right, though. Wasting time like this is certainly foolish. We can go on with arguing. Everyone introduce yourselves. If you already know the name of somebody, avoid talking to them. I wish I could be like her. Being so confident and clearly heard would be amazing. Stop daydreaming. Huh? While I was thinking, the girl approached me. Good, you stop. My name is Fuyuka Kageyama. Oh. Why does he have a knife? That and your name? Ultimate Assassin or something? It's Akari. Sorry for not paying much attention. You're right, you are at fault. Losing focus so easily is going to get you into terrible situations. Kidnapped, wounded, or maybe even worse. Even worse? Yes, it's possible you can even get killed by making such mistakes. You've already been kidnapped, but the job of kidnapping you must have been quite easy based on that personality of yours. Yeah, somebody just waved candy in front of me and I'm like, oh, gimme! And here we are. Yeah. That's true, I don't remember how I got here. Being kidnapped is definitely possible. As far as I'm aware, none of us do. I doubt we have been knocked out physically though. We'd have some sort of wound if that were the case. She's making some really good points. Were we drugged in some way instead? Wait, now that I think about it, I had a headache when I woke up. Does that count? No, it does not. Waking up can cause headaches normally, especially if the sleeping position was odd. Other factors can play a part as well, such as if one got too much or too little sleep beforehand. In any case, such a scenario is common. You know a lot. I do. I am a bodyguard, so having some knowledge is required. Oh, what kind of stuff does a bodyguard do? Well, they guard bodies. I don't know. It's in the name. I guard the body of a person. Hey, I just said that. Right, sorry. Why are we so awkward and clumsy, but we're adorable, so... I don't know. Relax, I'm joking. You really are sensitive, aren't you? We can't take a joke. No need to be mean about it. To answer your question, I commonly guard teenage celebrities, but in some cases, I assist in guarding high-profile people if required. Nobody would take a teenage girl seriously as a real guard, so that helps in some situations to catch the enemy off guard. Pun unintended. Oh, that's so cool. Cool? You protect others and ensure their safety, right? You showed leader-like behavior earlier, too. Being a leader is only natural. She's blushing. And I appreciate you keeping us together. Thank you, Fuyuka. It is no issue. In any case, you should proceed in introducing yourself to the others. Farewell. Wait, did you actually say her name to her? I don't remember. Did I say her name to her? Goodbye. Soon Fuyuka walked away and I found myself heading towards the nearest girl. She leaned against the wall, seeming alone. Hello, You're Hanasaki, I know. I'm Sabaki Sato. How do you know that? Cool. And you're expert in... how did you... If you check the tablets, it has basic information on everybody here. Really? Yes. Oh yeah, you're right. We're adorable, look at us. Question mark. Cool. Photographer, earthquakes, romance novelist, bodyguard, artist, We're a gardener? Oh, okay. That explains the flower thingies on her shoulders and the cute little thing on her face. On her hair, whatever that thing is. A hairpin. Yeah, return. Cool. Thanks for the tip. Well, Look, I don't have time for this. Been through the get to know people thing 100 times and it gets tiring. Sorry. Why are you apologizing? Because we're a wimp. Huh? I upset you, didn't I? That's dumb. I'm just irritated in general. Oh, why is that? Met 1,000 different people and never connected with any of them, honestly. Not your fault that a thief is sick of everybody. You're a thief? Saying that openly? Really? Thief? Yeah, the tablet said I'm an adventurer, but that's not really accurate. You just announced it so nonchalantly. What if somebody's watching us? You'll get arrested. I know you won't get arrested, for you said it yourself in your conversation with her. We were kidnapped. The criminal arresting criminals wouldn't make much sense, you know? Oh, you probably overheard it. Right. In any case, don't act like a dumbass and don't get in my way. Got it? She's a little harsh, but she's not all bad, right? Got it. Even if it annoys you, thanks for taking the time to introduce yourself. I don't understand why you're thanking me. It was required. Ah, she's blushing too. Still, you took time to explain yourself a bit. That's worth something, right? I don't see it, but you do you. Anyways, I should go introduce myself to more people. See ya, Tsubaki. Bye. Wait, what? What the hell? Something just updated and I'm like, what is it? What was the thing that updated so weirdly? Let me just check, just in case. Looks like everything is going well. I don't know what the hell, just not sure. Okay then, bye. Seems like nobody else is alone. I hope it won't be bad if I join in other conversations. What should I do? Wander around the room. I walked to the center of the room, tried to find more people when a pair of hands touched my shoulders. But I only touched your shoulders and you're already acting like you saw a dead body. We're gonna see more dead bodies in the near future. You must be trying to get into such nonsense. Hello. Watch out, Petals. If you stutter anymore, you might even freak the ghosts out. It would be fascinating to research the customs of spirits. They always have designs and features that stand out. Everybody seems to like to talk to ghosts. It's only natural for me. I am the feline of fables, the queen of horrors, your very own Colette Leroux, the ultimate storyteller. Leroux, how do you pronounce that? Cool. You remind me of that guy from Yobanashi Deceive. I think it was called Kaguru Days, the anime. God damn it, the anime is really... I mean, it's stylish, sure, but not really good compared to the song. And yeah, I'm gonna save my rant for that anime later, at some point in the future or whatever. This girl is unique. Don't mind her. As for myself, I am Kazuyuki Itozaki. What's that? Ultimate Thread Maker? Ultimate Sewer? So it's nice to meet you both. I'm Hikari. Just Hikari. Colette started staring straight into my eyes, getting closer every moment. She got closer till my nose touched her own. What are you doing? What scares you? Physical contact? People being too close? You know, that sort of normal stuff. Huh? Everybody has a fear, whether it be the usual thing of spiders and heights, or a fear related to your emotions directly. What is it? Colette, you're scaring her. That's the point, dumbass. I'm shorter than her, but she's such an easy target. Really? You look tall. Everybody likes to insult me, huh? Oh, poor us. Somebody sympathize with us. Well, anyways, what do you do, Kazuyuki? I'm a designer. I work on gender-neutral clothing most commonly, though I often work on personal commissions quite often. You told me about it, you know. He enjoys clothing that lets him feel free, but it isn't my cup of tea. I prefer costumes. Regarding costumes, I do wonder, do you truly need that eye patch, or is it simply an accessory for an aesthetic? As a feline, you've already lost many lives, so, wanna find out? What do you mean? I can lift my eye patch and you can see the answer for yourself, Petals. Wait, she calls us Petals? We're adorable. A little flower like you might not be able to handle it though. Who do you think you are? Misaki May from another? That anime sucks. Please, no, definitely not. Good choice, she told me one of her tales and it ended very gruesomely. Hey, don't spoil it. The demons I control may punish you for doing so, you know. Demons? Of course, with every life I lose, another demon becomes my servant, so I can see every single fear in your being with their unending devotion. Your alarm may be confusing for the average person, Colette. Oh, are you saying you're special? My skill with designing is above the average person's skill, so yeah, my dedication and effort are likely unparalleled, so giving up is impossible for me. His dedication is unparalleled. If I worked with gardening as much as he says he designs, I would probably have overworked myself to exhaustion. Imagine both of you are really passionate about your hobbies, right? This mortal being cannot compare to my excellent silly petals, though I do imagine he may make a wonderful demon servant one day. Wait, let me just... It's getting warm. Demons cannot die, correct? Yep, they'd be pretty worthless if they did, right? Okay, really? They don't? Okay. If I could forever dedicate myself to my projects, perhaps such a fate wouldn't be so bad. And you could help plan out some wonderful tales. A creative eye might come in handy, even if I may take your mortal soul away. Are you ready to hand yourself over to eternal work? If you are, the world of horrors I inhabit awaits you very soon. They're unique to say one thing, but I should start introducing myself to the others. Join the calmer conversation. After looking around the room, I spotted two people having a calmer conversation. Probably the safest bet to head over to them, right? Hello, I'm Hikari. Who are you two? A new person. It's a pleasure to meet you, Hikari. I am Iki Chihara. And you are? Yeah. You look like a detective thingy. Introducing myself constantly is a pain. Asuka Kishitaka. Asuka Kishitaka. And what are you an expert at? These two seem much less forward than some others, that's for sure. Is there anything I can do to help, Asuka? If you're not at all frustrated during introductions, forcing yourself to interact will not help. Forcing myself? No, it's not that. If you don't feel comfortable telling me, that's alright. Yeah, I hope you're alright though. I'm fine, but Hikari, you're a gardener, right? Huh? I am, but how'd you know? Nature's pretty cool and the tablet says you're a gardener. I just wanted to confirm. Right, the tablet lists so much information I wouldn't expect. It does have some nice points though, such as including pronouns. Yeah, hopefully, it'll help avoid any misconceptions about me. It's always a fucking pain to deal with. Oh, I didn't look at the tablet much yet. You're going to miss out on a lot of info then. That's a pretty dumb move. Everybody says the same thing, huh? That I'm dumb? What are you referring to? It doesn't matter, but Asuka, you mentioned you enjoyed nature, right? Yeah, what about it? I bet you love frogs the most. Well, yeah, that's pretty obvious. This magic bag and headband cost a ton to commission. Well, I'm glad you're not rude. I do not partake in favoring any animals, but I do imagine serene creatures would be more preferable to me. Frogs aren't just a favorite animal, you know. They're magnificent and close to my heart. And why? I see, do you have a pet frog perhaps? Sorta, but it doesn't matter now. Like frogs, you know, the ones... Because toads and frogs are really quite different, but somehow similar. Basically, toads are the rough-looking ones, while frogs are the smooth-looking ones. There we go. Huh? Why not? Oh no, did I perhaps... No, you dumbasses. Nothing as fucked up as that. I'm just too busy with basketball nowadays. My apologies for making such an assumption. It was quite rude of me. I'm sorry too. Damn it, you don't gotta apologize. But it is required for me to not leave any harsh feelings behind, Asuka. What does that even mean? Don't pretend like you want to be my friend, dumbass. Then why are we talking? Any person I interact with should not be negatively influenced by my mistakes. It is against my code, which is... Yeah, the tablet said you were a detective or something, huh? Really? Cool. Let's see. Yes. You are the basketball player, and she is bodyguard. Is she here? Nope. Is it her? Nope. Nope. Where is she? Oh, there we go. Investigator. Yep. Investigator. Aren't you supposed to solve mysteries though? Don't think being a therapist is usually included in that description. Oh, you do look like a detective, especially with that coat. Oh, well, thank you. This coat of mine is part of the uniform for the organization I work with. None of the people I work with take the well-being of suspects and witnesses into priority, so it should be my duty to help the affected. Wait, since you're a detective, do you know what's going on? I am unfortunately not that skilled quite yet. I only got accepted into an organization a year ago, and not because of my own abilities. So you're a fraud? Not in the least. I can piece together the criminal's motives and possible actions quite well, but without a specific suspect. So your work is focused around social behavior. That seems useful though. Maybe you'll be able to help more as you get to know everyone. I truly do hope so. Thank you for such encouragement, Hikari. I'm gonna start introducing myself to some others. I recommend you to do the same, or you won't hear the end of Fuyuka's shitty warnings. Huh? She seemed really nice. Don't trust people so easily, dumbass. They'll walk all over you when you don't expect it. What do you mean, Asuka? Is it Asuka or Asuka? I'm not sure. Nothing. Wait, come back. As Asuka walked off, Iki frantically followed them, aside trying to decide what I should do next. Investigate nearby shouting. I turned to the cheerful shouting in the corner, noticing a boy jumping excitedly. You really heard the moth of soaring blossoms? Yes, do not forget about my partner though. His title may be of a wasp, but he's still the brightest person there ever was. Soaring blossoms? Is that a group of some kind? Hello, you two. I'm Hikari. What is the soaring blossoms you two are talking about? Oh, it is wonderful to meet you, Hikari. I am Chiyuki Utazumi, or some may call me the Moth of Soaring Blossoms, a pop idol group. Oh, I thought she was in a band. Cool. Pop idol. Right. Hey, how dare you not recognize her? Well, sorry for not sharing your hobby. Sorry, I just don't listen to pop music much. Do not apologize, dear. You made no mistake and nobody was harmed. I disagree, but we can resume that later. I am Toshi Tsukamoto, a legendary warrior that knows all. What? A legendary warrior that knows all? What kind of warrior? Legendary warrior. And since I know all, I can tell you Chiyuki is an idol, and she deserves much more respect. She's an icon of music after all, she brings so much originality. He's really an idol fan, huh? I'm glad he's happy though. Meeting a celebrity is always a little exciting. Well, thank you, but you may be exaggerating slightly, Toshi. No, I'm definitely right. I know all there is to know, and I can say your music is definitely unique. Ultimate, know-it-all? Oh, historian, right, historian. Okay. If you don't mind me asking, what is your music about, Chiyuki? Oh, I do not mind in the slightest. After all, if I could assist anybody in any way, that makes me happiest. To answer such a question, most of the band's songs focus around abandonment, loneliness, or rejection. Death is a common theme as well. Huh? Pop music centering around such dark topics is definitely strange. Have you heard of Vocaloid? Those ones have really dark lyrics when you read on about it. That's why our music is so unique. It brings such a comfort to those who suffer from such fears. It's real and it's genuine. Sounds like My Chemical Romance. It is only because my fans need it. If any fan has a sad expression, it must be remedied. You help people a lot then. That's amazing. You two really are making me quite flustered. What about your professions though? I am truly interested in such unique individuals. Oh, I'm a historian. Or an assistant, I mean. I'm not a historian yet, but I'm trying really hard to become one. You did mention you were a legendary warrior earlier. Is that related to it? That's right, history has so many incredible moments. A small town fighting against a tyrant, a warrior defending his king, a long war coming to an end. I want to be as legendary as each hero. That is a wonderful goal, Toshi. Thank you, but I'm not even close to accomplishing it. But I have to aim to be as great as I can. That's my destiny. Destiny is a silly thing, but I trust it. Even one person being born can change the entire course of a country after all. That sounds odd, but I believe it. Let's just agree and agree. Hey, you should believe it. I'm always right. Right. Right you are. If the feeling of destiny comforts you, then I support it fully. See, Hikari? Chiyuki knows how right I am. Right, I believe it, don't worry. As you should. Now I should make sure everyone knows the hero I am, so farewell. Toshi ran off with the excitement of a little kid. His excitement does rub off on me, a bit. I should do the same, so farewell, Hikari. Chiyuki waved as she walked away, and I waved back before sighing. I only have a few more people to introduce myself to, right? Right. What should I do? Greet the quiet pair. I noticed a quiet pair of people in the corner and headed to them. They were just staring at each other in silence. Hello, I'm Hikari. It's Mount Kirasato. Now fuck off. Delinquent? Ultimate beat-em-upper? I don't know. Huh? My name's Nosuke Igarashi. This one's a little feisty, so watch out. Cool design. I struggled to come up with a response for a few moments, and the staring resumed until Mount spoke up. What do you want? Well, I was just hoping I'd get to know you two a little more. Is that okay? No. Why not? See? A little feisty. Look, we're strangers and I don't care about any of you. Once we get a fucking explanation, I'm out of here. Ooh, add swearing to the list. Are you trying to do some bullshit psychology? Whoever hired you should get you fired, then fire themselves too. Close, very close. A journalist, not a psychologist though. They can collaborate when needed. Finally, a detail I can use to converse. I know that sounded desperate, me, but I really am desperate. Get used to it, me. We have so much low self-esteem. What type of journaling? I enjoy reading articles about nature. I find articles discussing rare plants the most interesting. Wait, Daisuke is like a nature photographer, and she's like a gardener. Oh, so that's why she's very... Okay. Flower freak, I see. Lazy insult, Miss Feisty. Taking an interest in putting freak after it is not at all the pinnacle of insults. You little... I've heard about you, Miss Biker. You have more bark than bite from what I've heard. What? My attempt at starting a conversation was a complete failure. Anyways, she's a biker, right? At least with what Seinosuke said. Yeah, what does being a biker mean, Maon? Is it Maon? I figured you'd assume I start fights and ride a bike, which is true, but fucking dumb to think. Why is it dumb if it's true? It's because I do more than get into fights and ride bikes, obviously. Those scars says otherwise. Ignoring that bastard, I'm not part of any gang or group, so I go solo. Don't know what the alternative of solo is like at all. Oh, most bikers I hear about are part of groups. Biker is an exaggeration for me, but the dumbasses who kidnapped us and gave us tablets said I was one. Exaggeration, right. Travel a lot, dumbass. Breaking some rules is just part of that. Wait. Is he really a journalist? Investigator? Journalist, yeah. And she's like, let's see. Biker? Wait, where is she? Biker. Not my fault a lot of places are restricted. What places? You don't need to know, Shortcake. Oh, she called us Shortcake. Just know they weren't recognizable when I was done with them. Shortcake? You got strawberry blonde hair, right? You're short and you're way too fucking sweet. Make the connections. We're fucking Shortcake. We're a shortcake. Fantastic improvement. Strawberry shortcake is much more creative than Flower Freak. I knew a famous dancer had to be more creative than that. Famous dancer? What the? Mount Kirisato, a ballet dancer, daughter of a well-known ballet dancer who earned numerous awards in her time. Hey, even if that's true, Mount might not want the information talked about. Oh, didn't think about that. You didn't? Sorry about that. Thought it was just you who'd find it irritating. Even so, how did you know about Mount in the first place? I know a lot of people have a lot of information stored in this brain of mine, but I don't know much beyond hearing of her name in an article once. Keep that shit to yourself, bastard. Bastard, you returned to the terrible insults. Creativity fluctuates with you, doesn't it? Heh. Slowly backed away as I felt the possibility of an argument come up. Slowly returning to the entrance, hopefully the next people I meet aren't as argumentative. After surveying the room, I noticed there were no more unfamiliar faces. Some people are still talking to each other, but since I met everyone, we should be done soon, right? Everybody is unique to an extent. I can't say anything bad about them, but some are less intimidating than others, I think. Now that you all have gotten to know the basics of one another, it's time for me, Dia. Dia? As I comprehended the name that we were given, the ground of the ballroom started to shake violently. What's happening? I don't know. Salutations, you all. The shaking stopped at the sound of the same voice, and when I turned to the source of the voice... I am Dia, Distortion. Distortion? Oh, clever. Though I created the last name of mine myself. This mansion is my home, the Dia Mansion. You are all my wonderful guests. I imagine you all have so many questions, so ask away, though most of the information is already in the tablets. This thing looked to be from fiction. They were built from diamond shapes which could explain their name. Their glowing white face with dark eyes looked like a robot of some sort, but their behavior seemed more energetic than the usual machine. What are you? Explain yourself. What am I? I'm an artificial intelligence. I was perfectly crafted so that I could defy gravity too. Cool, right? The fuck? AI is definitely not this advanced. What is this thing being controlled by? I'm controlling myself, dummies. I was informed my guests would be much smarter than this. The situation is already quite unrealistic in the first place, so I don't think we can get answers about Dia's origins. True, 14 people, some being famous, getting kidnapped. It's not impossible, but it requires a lot of resources and strategy to do correctly. An organization of some sort, probably. Isn't that unlikely? I don't think it's impossible, but it would create a panic, would it not? Organizations or companies usually have hundreds to thousands of employees. Somebody would have to let out the details. All about the situation is quite perturbing. I can't pronounce. Miss Mayumi, I think I recognize Dia. Really? Ryu recognizes the robot? Does he know something about all this? Oh, so have you heard about me? This is quite splendid. Wait. What was the thing again? No, not you. You are what? No. Where is it? Mayumi. Artist, right, artist. You're quite correct, Ryu. The spirit we saw. That's right, Mayumi and Ryu claimed they saw something white quickly pass by. We could say that Dia isn't a ghost, but I am much better than a ghost. I'm not dead for one thing. Damn, that's disappointing. I'd much prefer a genuine ghost rather than this abomination of a cyborg. Either way, what are we doing here, Dia? Answer me. Don't you want to know all about me? No. Fine, I guess the reflection system is more about the guest than the host anyway. Reflection system? Does it have to do with the peculiar rules you gave us? This talk about facing ourselves? Yes, the first 3 rules are heavily intertwined. Let's see. Rule 1, guests will be forced to live in the mansion until the day they truly face their struggles. Rule 2, truth is what's assigned to each individual. These truths relate to who they are and what they must face. No guest can tell another guest the truth. Each night, guests will write fully truthful poems about themselves, whether it be their past, their present, or their future. They swap poems and discuss afterwards. Rule 4, you have to live in space. Private personal items, don't stress yourself. Yeah. No intentional violence can be shown towards Dia or any other guest. Clear accidents without foul play do not apply. There may be exceptions, but these tablets alongside other items must not be broken or damaged heavily. Our tablets will prevent personal rooms from being accessible, as the doors will automatically lock once closed. Those who do not follow these rules will be punished. These rules can be altered or added any time. Okay. That reminds me, I should look at the tablet more when I can. The rules must be important to what Dia is talking about. Yeah, I just did. The first rule, you will all live in this mansion for the rest of your lives. That doesn't sound so bad. What's the next rule? That is surprising. You are truly a brave one, not even questioning it. Why the fuck will we stay here? I'm not staying with these dumbasses. Mon is not fully correct, but it is strange to assume we would wish to stay in this environment. Yeah, we don't wanna, but that thing expected such a reaction. What does that mean? The rules say we'll be forced to live here, we'll be forced, and if we don't follow those rules, we'll be punished. We'll be forced to stay in this place, get it? Yep. You won't get to leave until you participate fully in the reflection system. Again, what's this reflection system? Don't be so impatient, Missy. We'll get to it soon. Rule 2 for you guys is this. Each of you were assigned a truth. This truth is the most important part of the reflection system. Oh, that's a coincidence. My truth is... Shut it, Colette. Hey, why can't I tell anybody? This is another part of Rule 2. You can't tell a soul about it or you'll face punishment. What was our rule again? Truth, shadows... Don't know. But why do we know his? Earthquakes. Anybody else? Alrighty then. So, is Daisuke gonna get punished or something? Wait, Daisaku and I already told each other, so that means... What? You didn't inform us of that earlier on. Yes, quite a shame really. It was a mistake to set up everyone in pairs to wake up. Please forgive us, Dia. You can make an exception, can you not? I don't want any of us to be punished. There must be another way. I suppose I can let it slide just this once, only because you two asked so nicely. What about this third rule? It discusses poetry, but would you elaborate? Poetry? That's definitely a coincidence. I've had my fair share of experiences with it, especially because of him. Him? Who is she talking about? Edgar Allan Poe? I don't know. Yes, fine. All of you share a special relationship with poetry. Some of you really love it, and some of you hate it. How did you... I make it a point to keep it to myself. How? These people are fucking stalkers, get it? They know way too much about us. Hey, I'd appreciate not being called a stalker. I have a much more sophisticated method of getting information. How though? How would you know so much? Whether they got the information or somebody else did? That doesn't matter though. I have to finish explaining the final rule of the reflection system. It does matter. Why do you insist on avoiding our questions? There's much more to the system, isn't there? We can continue in this system without knowing the full details. It isn't right. You were kidnapped. I doubt this robot cares about that. I hate to agree, but it seems we need to follow it. Well, I'm sure everybody shall be fine. I shall make certain nobody's harmed any further, emotionally or physically. It's ignorant to assume that you can protect everybody here, Pop Idol. Don't trick yourself into thinking that. Trick myself? Stop talking amongst yourselves. Let me explain myself. I don't know what to think. It's dangerous to not know everything about the situation, but it's not like we go against this thing. Each night we'll have a dedicated time to write poetry and a dedicated time to share it. Isn't that fun? Sounds like it may lead to traumatizing situations in actuality. A genre twist really is fun though. Tell me, what's the setup for the twist, Dia? I really doubt one of us would go down the route of manipulation and death because of some poetry. Darn it, you'd make for a good club president though. Got the ponytail and everything. What the fuck are you talking about? Is she the ultimate chinibio? Don't get ahead of yourself, there's no twist at all. I am a simple host here to make the reflection system go smoothly. I don't think any of us believe that. So we can write a crappy poem about our non-existent pet unicorn and it'll count? Nope, not at all. The rule clearly says the poem has to be true to the reader. Regarding the rules, how are daily poetry meetings supposed to help us face these truths? Expressing your emotions will surely help. Express. Let out all the icky feeling stuff. You described it as icky feeling stuff? That's accurate, but not the most appealing to convince us. It's a robot. I think even that's impressive for metal with some numbers in its head. Please be aware of what you say. Dia may have feelings soon despite their origins. Such a sweet girl. Too sweet, in fact, it brings tears to my eyes. I wonder if the twist here is that this AI is trying to understand emotions and stuff. That's why Dia is making them express themselves. The AI wants to know, how do emotions work? Why does it work like this? Like, why? It's incomprehensible. I need more samples and subjects and shit. I don't know. So in summary, we live here, writing and discussing poetry every night until we face these truths. You get an A+. Does that mean I'm correct? Yeah. I think it might. That grade is the best possible grade. You're absolutely correct. The reflection system will definitely work with such intelligent students. Right, intelligent. Not like anybody with basic listening skills could know that. Oh, is that the wind I hear? Seems noisier than usual. You. Now, you all know the reflection system's process now, so we need to get started. Huh? We still don't know much. How long will it be until we're allowed to leave? Depends on how well you all listen to the rules and get along. Besides that, I'm not taking any more questions. Wait. Bye-bye, be sure not to break any rules. With a wink, Dia vanished from our sights. We were left with our own silence, staring at each other. We were told we'd be given an explanation, but that wasn't even close to the truth. We were all confused and unsettled. Being forced into such a strange situation isn't something any of us could have expected. We all had some sort of truth to face, along with a specific relation to poetry in some manner. None of us had any idea about Dia, about the truths, or about the reflection system. It was all a maze of confusing explanations for us. As people frantically looked around in the silence, one of us spoke. It was somebody I didn't expect. This tablet, it has a map. I recommend we get to our rooms and not argue about this. What? We're going to just accept this thing's commands? I'm not. I just don't want to waste my energy in talking to any of you any longer. What's your fucking problem? I mean, everybody's mean. Everybody's on edge. I just want to go home. You all have your own problems. Figure out these truths or whatever on your own. I'm not going to be part of it. Daisaku didn't say anything more as he walked out of the ballroom. Daisaku, wait up! I ran out of the ballroom as well, heading to the door Daisaku took. Found myself following him from a distance until I saw him enter a hallway filled with rooms that had signs on them. Daisaku, please, I can't keep up. I'm not used to doing so much physical activity. I failed at PE. What are you doing here? Because this is where the rooms are? Sorry, I'm not used to running a lot. That isn't the problem, Hanasaki. Huh? Do you insist on being a stalker? I did follow you, but It's not against the rules to follow somebody, but don't try to act like you're actually concerned. And breaking the rules at all is probably a huge fear of yours, right? Having to push yourself out of boundaries and restrictions. What is he talking about? It's pathetically easy to see, Hanasaki. No. I don't want to cause a conflict. It's just to avoid making anybody upset. It's so pathetic seeing you deny it. Deny what? Oh, we're about to cry. Don't make the shortcake cry. That you're a pushover. It was noticeable from even the first few minutes. Apologizing so much, defending my actions, going along with anything, like you're just a toy rather than a person. In the little time I've known you, I already despise you, Hanasaki. Well, that was quick. How? Can see all of that. We haven't been here for long enough for him to know all of that, and yet he despises me. Why are you making Shortcake cry, you bastard? It's like looking into a mirror, honestly. Wait, is he a pushover too? A mirror? There isn't any. It doesn't matter, Hanasaki. I hear footsteps. Wait, but Daisaku entered his room before I got to answer. He can't really hate me, right? He's just joking around. Definitely just joking around. I hope it's just a joke. Sighing, I entered a nearby room with a sign of me on it. Hopefully my room. Huh? Gardening books, seed packets, flower pots. I can plant flowers here. Wait, no, it'd be better to garden later. I have to focus my attention on the poem for now. I turned to a shelf that was in the room. It had books focused on famous poets, poetry tips, and empty journals. Here we go. Best of luck, me. Aw, we're adorable. Look at that. We're trying to write. I took an empty journal and sat at a desk in the room. Let's see. Shadows, huh? Darkness, night, eclipse, something like that, maybe? I'm not creative, damn it. An image of a person entered my mind for a split second. If he was here, then he'd be criticizing me right now, wouldn't he? Who is she talking about? Ah yes, Naoki, a beloved poet that everyone adores. He surely has no faults at all. I shouldn't be saying this, but having a little freedom to express it to myself isn't bad, right? No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't insult him like that. Still, if skill is going to be an important part of this, I guess getting his help wouldn't be that bad. With shadows, he probably used imagery, right? Right. started putting a pencil to the paper and wrote what came to mind. Dia didn't tell us it had to be good, so hopefully it'd be enough. As I started finishing the final draft of 5 different attempts, a familiar voice spoke, echoing through my room. It is time. I am so excited, my wonderful guest. Bring your poems to the ballroom for all of us to discuss. Damn it, this will have to do. I ripped out the poem I was working on, spying the crumpled up papers around me. This better be good enough. Let me just drink water. A spectacle, a miracle, an illumination amongst a place with no shadows. That's what I call my home, the tale I keep as I roam. This place of no shadows calls me. I pull my hand closer to the sky that no longer exists. I so desperately reach out for that sunlight I can never see. That's what I call my home, a place I can barely roam. After all, how could there be shadows without lights to cast on them? An impossibility that I know all too well. Rhyming is inconsistent, there's no pattern at all in the form, but it's the best I can do. Sighing, I folded the paper. After doing so, I slowly made my way out of the room and to the ballroom as instructed. Huh? Why am I the only one here? These guests of mine need to learn better manners. I made cookies for you all, but they might go to waste. I looked where Dia sadly glanced and, unexpectedly, there were cookies. Oatmeal, chocolate chip, sugar, a lot of cookies. I apologize, Dia. I got so caught up with the poem that I lost focus on the current time. Chiyuki's the second one here. She's an idol, so she must be experienced in writing songs. Poetry isn't that different, yeah. No worries, just please eat my cookies. Cookies? Where? Toshi, you look like a kid and act like one. I hardly believe we're the same age. Hey, I'm 19, just like you. It's not my fault I'm short. Look at yourself, you're so tall and, menacing. Toshi's 19, that is definitely surprising. He's 2 years older than me. Wait, so we're 17? Okay. Don't worry, just eat my cookies, please. As more and more people finally arrived, it wasn't long until the ballroom was as filled as it was before. As people entered and as Dia kept insisting that people eat their cookies, I noticed everybody except one person in the room. Dia, do you know where Daisaku is? I don't know where, but it's definitely tardy. You're going to miss out on the cookies, but that isn't all too bad. More for me. You're really going to eat the food our kidnappers made for us? Why not? It is quite delicious. What the? Chiyuki took a bite without a second thought. Shush, it is clear he's not going to show up, so action will have to be... I'm here. Daisaku, you're okay. I wouldn't be dead, obviously. Do you think something came from nowhere and killed me? I recommended not joking about that. It might scare people. That's not my problem. I told you all that I don't care about your problems. You should not act that way towards Iki. He just cares about everybody's mental health, unlike you. I don't care and I have no reason to. I've said that numerous times. You really should care. You might get punished by our host if you don't. I'm not that cruel. Daisaku is here, so everything should be Huh? Dia, what's wrong? Where's Daisaku's poem? I didn't write one. Stop joking. Bring it out. Now. I know robots aren't that intelligent, but you can't comprehend that simple sentence. I'll say it again for you. I did not write... Oh. Daisaku didn't get to finish his sentence. What? Oh. Speared. A spear came out of nowhere and hit Daisaku's stomach. All I could comprehend was blood. Too much blood. No, he certainly looked like part of the main cast, but nope. Dead. Is this how my life... All I saw was blood framing the hopeless expression on Daisaku's face. Daisaku! In the next moment, Daisaku fell over. Damn it, go to hell, you fucking robot! Why was he... No, he isn't dead, is he? We can't question that, There's an infirmary somewhere around here, I'll help him. Ma rushed towards Daisaku's unmoving body and picked it up with ease. Daisaku's unmoving body? No, he can't be. What the hell was that, Dia? Explain yourself, now. This is too fucked up, even for me. Where'd all your spunk go? This is too cruel. Everybody shared the remarks of fear and anger, all shouting in fear at the silent robot. Why? Why him? You were all told about this. We were not told about such terrible things. Isn't everyone aware of that word? The word punishment? No, we didn't think. For failing to participate properly in the reflection system, punishment is death. If somebody's unable to face their truth, death. This is the punishment for this. Any broken rule, no matter how minor. But are you blushing? Why are you blushing? Got a thing for death or something? Okay, looks like we're recorded properly. Correct. No, please, I don't want to die. The only way to avoid it is to escape. Escape by facing your truth. What the fuck do these truths even mean? They're just random words. If we have to die, if we might have to die in order to face them, what's the point? See, it's counterproductive to me. We're supposed to face these and be friends, but it's not like we have much of a choice. None of us want to die. Please, dear, there must be another way. Another way? I expected this another way to escape. Another way for you all to waste your meaningless lives. Fine. I'll provide an alternative method to escape. Huh? To escape, instead of facing the truth, you must take a life. Take a life? Do you mean murder? Exactly. From now on, you all will have to sacrifice each other to escape. The rules in your tablets will change as well. Any method of murder is perfectly fine. Strangulation is fun, isn't it? Stabbing, bashing, burning, all so fun. This is brilliant. Exactly what I expected. Everybody being so pathetic as to deny the generosity of the first system. From now on, the reflection system will not be the main system we use. We will use the sacrifice system. Take a life and escape. Easy as a drop of blood, my guess. Sacrifice a soul to save your own. An equal trade to escape. As you all wanted, another message to escape has been given. I am very generous, am I not? I think I went way too in character for that. Nobody had a response. We were all paralyzed with fear. Dia wasn't close to human anymore. Dia was a beast, unrealistic and inhuman, yet speaking to us as if it was natural. Goodbye, my guests. I welcome you all to this wonderful game. Tomorrow will be a wonderful day for all of you. I look forward to it. Before anybody could question Dia's words, a sleeping guest was released into the room. We were kidnapped and now we're put into a game of life or death. One of us is likely dead, and much more death was soon to come. The last words I heard before falling asleep were, "This will be a wonderful killing game." Damn. Now what? Prologue, Laments of Polarization, and she's crying, he's dead. We're fucked. 13 question mark? So there's a possibility he's still alive? Don't know. Chapter 1, First Lament, Love a Thunderbird Instead. Begin. Actually, I have to save here because I have to edit here because I have to prepare for work. So yeah, we're done with the prologue, and that was Jikoronpa, Laments of Isolation. Pretty fun. Wow, the improvements made to this game is fucking amazing. I remember when Dia showed up, it was playing Ace Attorney music, which didn't fit at all with the music that was playing from before. So it was so weird, and the sounds, the music weren't balanced properly. Dialogue sounded everything the same. The dialogue sounded the same like everything else. But now I can see the improvements. This is fucking great. I'm excited to play more of this. So yeah, if you want to try the game for yourselves, it's on itch.io. I can't post links yet because I'm still a small channel. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.